Hey, how's it going? Mick from Rock Ape Records here. I am the Ape. The Ape is Mick. Upstairs at 175 Sturt Street in Townsville City. And www.rockaperecords.com is the website. And I'm back in the shop today. It's Monday. A lot of people think Mondays suck. But I don't, because I'm doing an unboxing today. So this particular Monday doesn't suck, because I'm doing an unboxing and I'm going to share it with you guys. It's a big box from Europe again, where I get most of my vinyl from. Most of my new vinyl anyway. Oh, shit. Nearly stabbed myself on camera. That'd be interesting. I'd probably just keep bleeding through. Just bleed through for the video. Bit of blood for the team. Holy shit. Alright, so this is well packed. There's 4 boxes in this box. I'm going to have to stand up here and get these bastards out. Holy shit. They're packed in tight. That one's empty. Obviously packaging. Alright. Excuse me. Oh. Another box. Another box. Wow. Hope you all had a good weekend. Interesting stuff happening over in America over the weekend. G'day to all the American viewers. I've got people messaging me from the US, Canada, Puerto Rico, Belgium, and Brazil. It's been nuts. People are watching my channel in shitty old Townsville, North Queensland, Australia. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope everyone's well and happy. All right. First things first, let's do this. Oh, they love their bubble wrap, this particular company. All right, fuck yeah. I have not had this in the shop ever. So there you go, this is the first. I've got Pulp Hardcore. So this is a great album, this one. I'm going to put my glasses on so I don't get the songs mixed up. Party Hard. This is Hardcore, title track. The Professional, Tomorrow Never Lies. I'm pretty sure this was the follow-up to the one that had all the big hits on it, but this is still really popular too. Hardcore. I don't know. I'm not that versed in Pulp, but I know they're Britpop type stuff, so pretty cool band. Jarvis Cocker, I know the lead singer's name, very famous. Here's a copy of Come On Pilgrim by the Pixies. Very nice. Bit of a hairy back there. What is he, South African or something? Anyhow. Best of the Pixies. So, this is pretty cool. Wave of Mutilation. The best of the Pixies. Very nice. I've had a few of these in over the last couple of years. And they've sold pretty well. This is an all-time classic. I'm glad I ordered these. I haven't had these in the shop for a while either. Kraftwerk. Radioactivity. The Crazy Krauts. From Germany. So yeah, electro, I don't know, late 70s, early 80s. Awesome stuff from Kraftwerk. I love it. Just electro pop stuff. Very synthesizer-y. You know who Kraftwerk is. I don't have to tell you. This is probably my favourite Kraftwerk album. It's called Computer World by Kraftwerk. And this is so early 80s sounding, so dated. And sometimes it's cool, you know how people don't want to have their music dated or whatever? This is so dated, it's not funny, but that's what makes it great. It's such a great record. You put this album on, you know, I was alive in 1982, 83. It takes you straight back there. It's awesome. It's a great record. Computer Love. And this is one of the most underrated bands on the planet. Killing Joke. It's almost criminal how underrated these guys are. And there's so many bands that have been influenced by them. You know, you listen to Faith No More. There's heaps of bands, even bands like Tool and that they've got Killing Joke influences. But they also have a lot of real cool 80s sounding stuff as well. Like, so they'll do real heavy song, then they'll do some 80s synth punk song. And this album's awesome. This one's called Nighttime. So I am so tempted to keep this. I do not have this. And yeah. I'm just going to keep getting Killing Joke albums in, and I'll tell anyone that comes in the shop who wants to, because I've had this album playing many times, and people are like, "Who's this?" And I'm like, "Killing Joke, man. Listen to them." So if there's bands that I think are underrated and deserve a mention, I'll mention them to customers if they haven't heard them. So that's why I play them in the shop all the time. I love Killing Joke. So this is another cool band. This is, and I forget the name of the album title, The Serpent's Fog. So this is The Serpent's Fog by Dead Can Dance. So these guys are actually Australian. They're from Melbourne, but they moved over to the UK in the really early 80s because they had more opportunities over there for the type of music they do. It's real folky stuff. It's sort of folk, electronic, really cool shit. If you haven't heard Dead Can Dance, listen to them. There's also instruments on it. It's very folky. It's very, like Celtic or stuff like that. It sounds like that type of thing. So I got a few Dead Can Dance albums in. And what inspired me, this is their first album, Dead Can Dance, self-titled. So I listened to this album because I actually bought a collection off a customer, and there was a copy of this in the collection, but it was all fucking water damaged and it was stuck to another record. It was basically fucked. If it had been in really good nick, it'd be worth a fortune. Actually, the old Dead Can Dance, original Australian vinyl, or UK, they're actually worth quite a bit of money, but the record was Had It, and I thought, I haven't really heard this, so I played it on Spotify, and it's awesome. I love Dead Can Dance. It's great. So I thought, I saw some in the catalogue, and I thought, well, while I'm at it, why don't I get a few Dead Can Dance titles? So this is another one. This is called Aeon by Dead Can Dance. This is one of their more famous albums. Some great artwork on it. Love it. Really good. So I've got Dead Can Dance records here at Rock 8 because I like having different stuff here. It's sort of, I do have a bit of a punk attitude where I don't just run with the herd and get, I do get a lot of big titles from big bands, but even then, sometimes they're sort of generally called alternate music or whatever. And I'm like, man, to me, something like Pearl Jam or Stone Temple Pilots is fully mainstream. And, nowadays it probably is, but back in the day it wasn't. It was alternative music. It wasn't mainstream. But I like getting stuff that's just different. So, and I like getting UK music too. These guys are awesome. Blur, The Great Escape. I haven't had much Blur in lately, so I'm starting to get a few more Blur records in. So that's The Great Escape. Awesome. Just get rid of this box. I have all cleaning up to do afterwards. Chucking shit everywhere. Oh, this one's upside down. So you can open this one. Very nice. Lots of bubble wrap. All right. 4 more copies. I've been waiting for these because I've got customers waiting for them. I've got 4 more copies in of Knocked Loose, their latest album. I keep forgetting the title of it. You Won't Go Before You're Supposed To. Knocked Loose. They're like a heavy, I don't know how to describe them. They're all different. They're like punk, they're like heavy. It's all the kids are into them. They're all their age. Knocked Loose. They're from Kentucky in America, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, they're a great band. Great album. But it seems every time I do an unboxing, there's Knocked Loose records in there. They just sell like hotcakes. My shop has no Knocked Loose records in here. Now we do. We've got them back again. Nice. Massive Attack with Protection. So this has got Protection on it. It's got Karma Coma, which is one of my favourite ever Massive Attack songs. So it's got some real cool shit. Spine Glass, Eurochild, Heat Miser, Light My Fire. So there we go. Bit more Massive Attack. I got Mezzanine just before the weekend. It's still here. Come buy it. This is the one I was talking about before. This is their biggest selling album, but Pulp. Different class because it's got Common People on it. You want to be with the common people. Jarvis Cocker and Co. Disco 2000. Something's Changed. Underwear. Monday Morning. Bar Italia. So yeah, great album. I haven't had this in the shop before either. This is almost criminal that I haven't had Pulp albums, but yeah, when I was looking at the catalogue from this particular wholesaler, they had some Pulp records. I went, you beauty, I'll get some. Bang, bang, bang. Mine and possibly yours if you come in and buy them. All these records this afternoon, I'm going to be putting them on the online store. So you can buy them if you want. If you go to www.rock8records.com or if you go on Instagram and things like that, the links will be there. So this is the Smiths Hatful of Hollow. Nice reissue. Another copy of Massive Attack. This is, it's Blue Lines, by Massive Attack. So And Talking Heads 77, all-time classic. I've got quite a few Talking Heads records in at the moment. This is a great soundtrack. Blade Runner, Vangelis by Vangelis. So an awesome electronica type music dude from the 70s and 80s. So this is an all-time classic, this soundtrack. Whenever I get it in, it goes really quickly. Last box. There doesn't seem to be too many in this one. Won't be a sec. What do we got here? This was a rather big order, so it's pretty cool. All right, nice. Blur, Modern Life is Rubbish. Awesome album. I'm glad I've got some more Blur in. This one is called Leisure by Blur. Available now at Rock 8 Records. This one here I'll show you, but I think it's sold anyway. And this is their self-titled one. So I'm pretty sure there's a customer that's been keen on this for a good 3 months now, and I finally got it in for him. So come and get it, mate. It's here. And this one's called 13. Blur 13. Nice. Bauhaus with the Bella Sessions. So if you like your new wave goth music, Bauhaus are for you. It's not all just Cure and Susie and the Banshees. There was lots of other bands. This one's cool as well. This one's called, and you got Sisters of Mercy as well. This one's called In the Flat Field by Bauhaus. So nice to have that in stock. On another Bauhaus record. This one's a really good one. Burning from the Inside. Do yourself a favour and have a listen to this album. Bauhaus, Burning from the Inside. I'm pretty sure this is on coloured vinyl too. So it's the 4th and last studio album from Bauhaus. And another Kraftwerk. This one's great too. Man Machine by Kraftwerk. Awesome. Sometimes they've got their faces on the album art of this one and they look like robots. And what's this? Another copy of Knocked Loose. Well, there we go. Nice. Well, thanks for joining me for this unboxing. If you're liking these videos, could you give us a like, thumbs up and all that? Subscribe if you haven't. Share it with your mates. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're over 500 now. Thanks very much for that. And I'll see you soon. I'll be doing more unboxings this week. We've got tons of stuff coming in. And yeah, www.rock8records.com. We're on Instagram and Facebook. There's links to the online store there. So check us out and rock on. Woo!